relationship with God. So it wasn't enough that Satan is running the TV, the music, and running everything here on earth. He's the father of this world, right? That wasn't enough. Devil took it a step further and said, let's take away life, let's terminate life before it can even take its first breath, before he or she, the baby, can even take his first breath. Let's take the life out of the mother's stomach so that it will never begin to grow into the person that God calls them to be. Because for every baby that's born and able to grow, that's a potential soul that God can save. God and the angels in Christ can save. The devil said, no, I'm not even going to allow these precious miracles to even grow up to know God. I'm going to take their life before they even take their first breath. Think about that. These people are satanic, and these people are pushing it hard. And going back to the deceiver of the world, back in Revelations, and the great dragon was thrown down, that ancient serpent, who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the world. He was thrown down to earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. So what they're saying, the deceiver of the world, how I describe it is not how they describe it in politics. They call it female reproductive rights. Female reproductive rights. That's what they call it. They're not calling it killing the unborn. They're calling it female reproductive rights. I want you to think about the world that we live in, where they're taking life, terminating life before life can experience life, before the baby can even take his first breath, with deceptive language, with deceptive perspectives, with deceptive viewpoints and practices. This is crazy. That's the point of the A word. That is the whole point of A word, is to have as many souls not have a relationship with God. That is the ultimate goal of Satan. So the A word serves a satanic purpose. I don't give a damn. If women watching, y'all getting y'all feeling, I don't give a damn what you say. It's a satanic practice for you to terminate your pregnancy. And if you are healthy mom, healthy baby, consensual sex, that's probably the most demonic thing you can ever do. And you know what's crazy about that too? It's normalized today. It's normal for a mom to go down to the clinic and just get rid of it. There's girls that are having 2, 3, 4 A word procedures. That's crazy. And the devil is delighted. The devil is happy that these miracles weren't able to grow up, because the ultimate goal, not only build a relationship with God, to be in God's army. The devil does not want any of these unborn children to ever grow up, build a relationship with God, and be a part of God's army, because now they are a threat to him. The miracles that are growing inside the mother's stomach are potential soldiers for God's army. And the devil said, I'm going to eliminate these soldiers, these unborn soldiers, before they even take their first breath. Y'all gotta get, like I said, it's simple, but then it's complex, because it's just so many things that go into, but that's just the meat and potatoes and the root of the A word procedure. And going back to being the deceiver of the world, these politicians have deceived women into thinking it's absolutely okay to take the life of their own child. We are in the last days, but I still feel that God's army, well, it's written in Revelation, God's army will be victorious. But there's so much going on in the world. A lot of people enjoying life. A lot of people, it's not so good. But I do these videos to encourage people, take God serious while we're here. We have a short life. We got a short life. We have to make the most of it, outside of money, outside of making love to our significant other, outside of raising children, outside of getting the career that we want. We got to spend some time with God and really just take a step back and see what is our real true purpose here before we get